Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things psychology and mental health. Today we are going to be talking about 11 things people with depression may do and why. Depression is a serious mental health condition that affects millions of people worldwide. It can cause a range of symptoms including low mood, feeling of hopelessness, and a lack of interest in activities that were once enjoyable. But there are also some behaviors that people with depression may engage in, and we are going to talk about those today. Number 1. Isolate themselves. People with depression may isolate themselves from others, even their closest friends and family. This can be because they feel like a burden or because they don't want to bring others down with them. But isolation can actually make depression worse, and it's important for people with depression to seek support from others. Number 2. Sleep too much or too little. Depression can disrupt sleep patterns, leading to either too much or too little sleep. This can make it difficult to feel rested and can exacerbate other symptoms of depression. Number 3. Lose interest in activities. Depression can cause a loss of interest in activities that were once enjoyable, such as hobbies or spending time with friends. This can make depression feel even more isolating, but it's important to try to engage in activities that bring joy and fulfillment. Number 4. Have trouble concentrating. Depression can make it difficult to concentrate or remember things, which can affect work or school performance. This can be frustrating, but it's important to remember that it's a symptom of the condition and not a personal failing. Number 5. Have a negative view of themselves. Depression can cause people to have a negative view of themselves, feeling worthless or like a burden to others. This negative self-talk can make depression worse, and it's important to challenge these thoughts with positive affirmations and self-care. Number 6. Feel physically tired. Depression can cause physical symptoms as well, such as fatigue or lack of energy. This can make it difficult to engage in daily activities or exercise, which can exacerbate other symptoms of depression. Number 7. Use substances to cope. Some people with depression may turn to substances such as alcohol or drugs to cope with their symptoms. But substance use can make depression worse and can lead to addiction, so it's important to seek other forms of support. Number 8. Have suicidal thoughts. Depression can cause feelings of hopelessness and despair, leading to suicidal thoughts or behaviors. If you or someone you know is experiencing suicidal thoughts, it's important to seek help immediately. Number 9. Overthink everything. Depression can make it difficult to stop ruminating on negative thoughts or experiences. This overthinking can lead to increased anxiety and can make depression worse. Mindfulness techniques can be helpful in breaking the cycle of overthinking. Number 10. Engage in self-harm. Some people with depression may engage in self-harm as a way to cope with their symptoms. This can be dangerous and is not an effective way to manage depression. Seeking professional help is important for managing self-harm. Number 11. Feel emotionally numb. Depression can cause people to feel emotionally numb or unable to experience positive emotions. This can make it difficult to engage in activities that were once enjoyable, but it's important to remember that this is a symptom of the condition and not a personal failing. So those are 11 things that people with depression may do and why. Remember, depression is a serious mental health condition that requires professional help. If you or someone you know is experiencing symptoms of depression, it's important to seek help from a mental health professional. Therapy, medication, and lifestyle changes can all be effective treatments for depression. And remember, there's no shame in seeking help for mental health issues. Taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health. Now let's talk about some psychology facts and scientific experiments that related to depression. Studies have shown that depression is caused by a combination of genetic, environmental, and biological factors. For example, researchers have found that people with depression have lower levels of certain neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine, which can affect mood and emotions. Additionally, traumatic life events such as loss of a loved one or a major life change can trigger depression in some people. One interesting experiment related to depression is learned helplessness experiment. In this study, researchers exposed animals to repeated and uncontrollable stressors such as electric shocks. Over time, the animals learned to become helpless and stopped trying to escape the shocks, even when they had the opportunity to do so. This concept of learned helplessness can be applied to depression in humans, where people may feel like they have no control over their situation or their emotions. Another interesting study related to depression looked at the impact of exercise on mental health. Researchers found that regular exercise can be just as effective as medication in treating mild to moderate depression. Exercise releases endorphins, which are natural feel-good chemicals in the brain, and can improve mood and reduce symptoms of depression. So there you have it, guys. 11 things people with depression may do and why, along with some psychology facts and scientific experiments related to depression. Remember, if you or someone you know is experiencing symptoms of depression, seek help from a mental health professional. And don't forget to take care of your mental health just like you take care of your physical health. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Do share this video and help us spread the awareness.